Howdy, howdy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, to the 6th
Hi.
episode of the Bandana Brigade Broadcast. Adam, shut up. This isn't your time to start. I told you to be quiet, man. This isn't episode 2. This is episode 6. We're past it. We're past it. We definitely weren't just talking about annoying orange Twitter memes that Kerbo has retweeted. I slightly hate myself a bit. But yeah, this episode we have a mostly returning cast. We have one new person, but we're gonna start in Discord order. We have Fivepoint,
Hi.
also known as Adam, also known as Adam Super Slayer Hamster.
Hi.
All right, I'm impressed. You really just decided to go with hi? Are you trying to like make up for the beginning?
Hi.
All right, man. Anyways, we got the Ruby Rogers.
Hello, fuck One Piece.
We are alright, and then joining us their first time on the Bandana Brigade broadcast, we have Wiz. Alright, so it's been a little bit since we've had an episode. I think it's been about a month. Has it been a month? It's been a little bit less than that, maybe? When was the last episode? Let me scroll up in the chat really quick. 4:05. Yeah, it was a little under a month.
Podcast.
What?
Yeah.
You're probably doing better than Kerr Podcast with like release schedules.
A little bit. Hopefully,
Isn't there only one?
There's two.
there's two.
We were supposed to have like 3 more released by now, but we never did them.
Damn.
Yeah. I definitely want to try to be more frequent with this podcast too, especially since there's quarantine. It's just that I probably make the mistake of trying to fill out my roster first, and then like having conflicting schedules, and then it just makes it a bit hard to schedule it sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, this should be like the 7th episode, but episode 5 was like a 2-parter.
Yeah.
So it's all
Oh yeah,
great.
you had to re-record it.
But yeah, unlike the last couple episodes have been no viewer questions at all because they've been just chock full of actual content to talk about. This podcast is not like that at all. We really don't have much to talk about. I really just last minute thought about the fucking Nintendo thing. Like literally after I was already talking with Adam, I was like, oh yeah, that's something we can talk about. That's actual content. And then we'll get around to doing viewer questions. For whatever reason, we have, for those that haven't heard, we have 230 questions submitted. I think we've done a total of like 13.
God damn.
Although to be fair, most of the questions are fucking garbage. Like only 7 or 8% will ever be answered. Most of them have been skipped over. I think we're in the 50s or 60s right now when it comes to questions, even though we've only answered like 13. So yeah, if you wanna submit more questions and make it onto the podcast, please do that. I would love for people to submit questions. Just go to bandanad.com and go to the podcast feedback channel, and there is a pinned Google form. Plug. All right.
Pluggers.
So how are y'all doing during the quarantine shit? Are y'all living? Are y'all doing okay? I'm assuming none of y'all are dead.
I'm fine. The past 2 days have been really fucking hot. In fact, I'm kind of sweating right now because
Yeah, it's been really hot over here too.
I'm burning.
Man,
well, I'm fine now, but
Oh
earlier
yeah,
I
I
was
slept
like,
naked last night 'cause it was so fucking hot.
yeah.
all right, let's not talk about child nudity. Anyways,
Alright.
Okay.
Listen, it's so warm.
Threw a bit in my mouth. Okay.
Listen, couldn't be Alaska, bro. I think it's been like 45 degrees this whole last month. So.
God damn.
It's been in the 70s
Can I come
for the
over
past
to
few days.
Alaska? Oh, oops.
What was that, Wiz?
Oh, it's just been like in the 70s the past few days. Sorry.
Yeah. What were we saying, Adam?
Can I come visit? Please. It's too hot.
No, you're not allowed to come here. We're in quarantine. We don't like no outsiders coming to these parts.
L.
We got a travel ban.
No.
Damn. Adam, how does it feel to have had the biggest L in human history in Minecraft realm?
Oh my god.
Ooh, tell me more.
Okay, basically what happened is, so I went outside of a nether portal that I built on like a giant fucking staircase, because I'm a
Mhm.
dumbass.
For sure.
Yeah, so basically what happened is I walked out and I started falling, but I didn't realize that I was falling yet. So I typed out, and the like glitchy died as soon as I got out of the nether portal, so I just typed out "you sucked," and then I instantly fell to my death.
Damn. Wait. The staircase was in the nether. I think I was on that when I was looking for where Rain was living.
It was like a
I
spiral
almost...
staircase, yeah.
Yeah, no, I almost fell off too. Oh my god. I
So
remember.
yeah,
He died.
Oh man. All right. So let's get into actually like the only topic we had for today. So
Gotcha.
as the whole pandemic fucking destroys the world, as one has
Let's go.
noticed. Hype poggers. Uh,
No.
the E3 conference, where most companies announce their new video games and stuff for the upcoming years, that's canceled. That's gone. But
Damn.
Nintendo never does a conference anyways. They normally do like an online presentation and then just also have a room. But it sounds like a lot of sources are saying that Nintendo's June showcase event is canceled. I mean, everyone's working from home, and they're probably having a tough time of putting everything together. Also, they're unsure of release dates for things. So, we unfortunately found out it sounds like that Nintendo will not have a direct in June, which makes you think how game development is going to be affected. Which the main thing that comes to mind for me is the ARMS character, which is supposed to be it was supposed to get released in June, which makes me think we're supposed to get a trailer or something in June, which would normally be when they had the direct. So I'm just wondering if that's still going to happen or if it's getting pushed back. Also, if that had anything to do with ARMS 2 and if ARMS 2 is getting pushed back. What do you guys think?
I could see ARMS 2 getting pushed back because of this, but I think they're gonna still try and like keep on schedule with like Fighter Pass 2 releases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, well, assuming if it's not an ARMS 2 character, a part of me just thinks that they'll probably like do what they were doing with what was it? Byleth, where they just announce who it is and show the trailer in like a Sakurai presentation.
Yeah.
If it's not an ARMS 2, if it is an ARMS 2 character, then I probably I assume they're gonna push back. They're gonna push it back. That's what for me.
Also, one thing to think about: didn't Sakurai say in the Byleth presentation that they were recording it back in October, like when
think so,
Carrie got
yeah.
released?
I think it was October.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I believe it was.
there also could be the thing where they might have already like recorded a lot of the stuff for the ARMS character
Oh shit, yeah.
like a month ago, knowing that this
I
is going
forgot
to
about
happen, and they're doing finishing touches from home, if it's possible.
I never thought about that till now. Yeah, I can see that.
I
Maybe,
think
like, the arms is done, but like the arms character, but then like 2 or 3 in the fighter pass.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe they'll get delayed. I could see that.
Because I think they're kind of made in advance.
They are, but like, yeah, I think like how I see it is if it isn't from if it isn't from like ARMS 2, then I don't think they're gonna like push back like the announcement or the trailer or reveal or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think what comes after that might be pushed back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it hinges for me on whether or not it has anything to do with an ARMS sequel, because I kind of do
Yeah.
expect there to be an ARMS sequel. I do think it's weird they're trying to revive this older game, this somewhat older fighting game that didn't catch on. I think it might have something to do with ARMS 2. If it's an ARMS 2 character, then for sure I don't think we're going to see it next
Yeah,
month.
I agree.
I think it's just going to get pushed back.
That makes sense.
If
Yeah.
it is an ARMS, if it is an ARMS 2 character, yeah, I don't know. They might.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been doing some stuff on Twitter. They put a lot of new Xenoblade information out and the like stuff for Xenoblade out on Twitter. I don't know if they're gonna want to go the Twitter route where they're just like, "Hey, look at this new trailer." I mean,
And then out of nowhere.
that's kind of what
Yeah,
happened
that
with
might be
Joker,
that.
though, right? Joker just got a random trailer
Yeah.
dropped.
It was
It came out of nowhere.
Like,
yeah.
currently we have as much information as we originally had on Joker. Joker had a trailer, I guess, which is technically slightly more, but still, we didn't
Yeah.
see any in-game stuff at all. And then there's like 2 days before the character came out, they're like, "Oh yeah, here's the trailer."
I was with a
Yeah.
Joker. We know who it was. For Arms, we just know it's Arms Rep, not really anyone specific.
Yeah. I just wouldn't be that surprised if they decided to drop it online, just like a little in-game trailer and not a showcase. But
Yeah.
I don't fucking know how you make an Arms character work in Smash though, bro. Like Sakurai's already said it's the hardest character they've ever had to balance, and that they're having a really tough time balancing them.
Oh
Which-
god.
Which I can
That makes a lot
understand,
of sense though.
because it's one of those characters where I feel like you can only make them either garbage or overpowered.
Yeah.
I'm praying for garbage.
I'm praying for garbage.
I'm praying for garbage real
I
bad.
hope it's so garbage.
Because if it's overpowered, man.
Man, and this
Yo,
gets
okay,
in-
here's my fucking.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's my prediction for like the instant the fucking Arms character gets released, somebody's gonna like make a mod for it that just remodels them as Luffy.
Probably.
Giant ass
It's like
fist.
the
Jesus.
instant it comes out.
Man. Also, that makes me think about the Mario leaks, because like we were talking about before the show, all we know of from Nintendo is we know that Xenoblade is at the end of the month, and then a week after that is like the Clubhouse 51 games game.
Yeah.
And like in a month from now, all the Nintendo games will be out that we know of. Like literally all we technically know about is the Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel and Metroid Prime 4. But like we literally have been told nothing about what's coming this fall and winter. We know 0 games.
They don't have a set release date for those, right?
For what?
No.
For
Uh,
like Breath of the Wild too.
Oh yeah, no, we have no release dates for those yet.
It was like. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, it's fine.
It was like Animal Crossing where they just said 2019, right?
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
2020.
Yeah, that got pushed back. No, we didn't even get a year for Zelda. I kind of expect that the original planned release date was March of next year. I think they might have wanted to do it for like I kind of expected they would want to do it for like the 4th year anniversary with the Switch Pro. Is pretty much what my guess was with Breath of the Wild. I thought that made the most sense. But yeah, we don't know
Wait,
anything
there's a
about that
Switch
game.
Pro?
I'm just saying, I do think they might be wanting to do a Switch Pro soon, just because there's been lots of murmurings about a Switch Pro. And I thought that Zelda Breath of the Wild, like the sequel, would be the perfect thing for that, because it's one of the games that's been held back the most, first party-wise, on the Switch. So I think it would make sense to pack in, hey, the big launch title, 4 years later we have the sequel to it, plus we have the upgrade of the console so you can play the game even better, and it looks better than the original Breath of the Wild. That was pretty much the
When did
assumption
the
I was
light
running
come
on.
out?
The what? The light?
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I was gonna ask when did the light come out? The Switch.
That was this last fall, right? That was back in September of last year?
I feel like it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, no, it wasn't all that long ago. But, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we still got it, because the new 3DS, I think, only came out, like, a year and a half after the XL, or 2 years after. Like, it came out pretty soon after the XL, so I could still see a Pro happening, because the Lite is more of just, like, a reformatting. It's not, like, a new console at all. Like, the internals are all the same. But, yeah. It would be pretty dependent. I don't know. That was just my dumb
Oh my
assumption.
god. It's so fucking stupid that they did the same Joy-Cons for the Switch Lite as they did for the regular Switch.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, so the sticks fuck up.
Yeah, it just fucking like doesn't work half the time. Like the thing is, to get it repaired too, you'd have to like send in the whole thing, so you just can't play the Switch for a few weeks, really.
Yeah, that's one thing that sucks about handhelds. When Pokemon Y first came out back in 2013, my DS started to break like a week after the game came out, and I was like, I'm not sending it back in. I want to play Pokemon. Because like I would have had to, with Alaska shipping, I probably would have had to wait 3 weeks until I could play more Pokemon. And at the time, I was fucking addicted to Pokemon. I was trash. Yeah, no, that's the one thing that sucks about handhelds. Something goes wrong, you gotta send the whole thing in, rather than just control wise. But yeah.
Like,
Oh, go ahead.
like
Oh,
as
go ahead.
well, or like yeah, okay. So as well with the Switch Lite, it's not just a handheld; it's like a big console too.
Yeah. So, also with the whole Mario thing, with all the Mario games that are supposed to be coming out this year, apparently the leaks, I figured that was what was going to be the big reveal at E3. I kind of expected that they would have just a Mario Land E3 booth where it was all different types of Mario, where there would probably be like a Delfino Island part, there probably would have been like a Peach's Castle, and so on. Like, that's kind of what I was expecting out of E3, so I think we might still get a Mario Direct, maybe in like July or something. When is Mario's anniversary? I know it's this year.
I'm
March
pretty
10th.
sure it is July.
Is it
Or
July?
what, like, I think. Wait, let me look it up. Let me see. July. No, it's August.
August? I could see it getting
Yeah.
pushed back to August. I could see us getting an August Direct.
Yeah.
A Mario Direct, and then we just get a shit ton of information about all those Mario games. Because
That'd be awesome.
I do think it's going to get pushed back a bit. I still don't know how they're going to
sure.
roll out those Mario games. I don't know if they're going to do it as one big collection or try to release each one separate. Knowing Nintendo, I'm going to assume they're going to try to release each one separate. If they can fucking try to charge you $60 for Mario 64 that they know everyone will still buy, you know Nintendo's going to do it.
And then like a year later, they have a bundle,
Yeah.
and then it's like, yeah, basically you wasted your money, bitch.
Oh man, I will gladly pay $60 for Mario 64 HD. I would have zero problems with that.
Sunshine's where it's at, though.
Sunshine. Personally, I know I've aired my grievances on this podcast multiple times in the past. Sunshine has a multitude of problems that I think makes it not hold up well. I think it holds up worse than Mario 64, but I think an HD remake could easily fix all the problems that Sunshine has for me and make it an amazing game.
If it's like
Yeah.
Spyro, then yeah, I think they could fix most of the problems from the earlier 3D Mario games.
I don't
The
know.
only real problem I have with Sunshine is like that fucking one Yoshi thing that you have to like carry him all the way over to the island, fucking way far off.
All right.
Trauma's coming
That
back to
was
me.
horrible.
Do they
Trauma.
think they
Like
should
that.
keep blue coins? Or
I
should they
think if
get
it's
rid
a
of them?
remake, they probably keep it in.
Yeah, I would
Or if
expect
they're
that they'd
like-
keep them in,
yeah.
unfortunately.
If it's like mostly just like make it look better and control better, I think they're probably gonna keep, like, they're not gonna change much of what was there besides like camera issues and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
control issues.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll probably make it a little less annoying, but I hope to God they do if it does become a thing. But I don't know.
I'm kind
I'm
of
having PTSD.
expecting we'll start to get more leaks, Nintendo leaks, since people are bringing stuff home now for
Mhm.
developing. I'm surprised we haven't gotten anything yet. I mean, do y'all have anything else you want to talk about with the Direct being canceled in June? Because I totally forgot about one thing that recently just happened, like yesterday, that I can bring up.
I don't have it.
Oh wait, what was it? That Wii and N64?
Yep, that's
like,
what I was
leak
getting
or
into.
something like that?
So yep.
Yeah, I didn't look too much into it, but I'm seeing it like almost everywhere. Like,
So the
they don't
source,
really-
the source code for Nintendo 64, GameCube, and Wii were all leaked online.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I didn't see
Please
anything
Um,
God
about
be
that.
real. Please God, be real.
So
Please be real.
now,
Please be real.
also the there was an official Game Boy emulator that was leaked recently from Nintendo. So there's more Game Boy stuff. I mean, Game Boy emulation is pretty much perfect at this point. I was just sad.
That's enough
Listen,
of
I
it.
know some people want to get on their high horse and be like, I feel bad for Nintendo. But like, this is nothing but good for fans. It just sucks for Nintendo
Yes.
themselves. But emulation for Wii, GameCube, and Nintendo 64 should become near flawless now that the source
Thank
code is
God.
available. The one thing that I wish we had was the DS, because the DS is still a little finicky at times. Desmi May still has some issues and can get bogged down, so I kind of wish the
Oh, yeah.
DS source
Yeah.
code was leaked. But this is awesome. I'm glad I'm glad that the Wii and GameCube ones were leaked. We should be able to play Wii and GameCube games a
Thank
lot
God.
better. I'm excited to see what Dolphin does to update their emulation. But yeah, no, that's just something crazy. Just like all of that leaking. I'm sure Nintendo's pretty fucking pissed about it. And
No.
I don't know if the source code at all makes it possible for other companies to learn how to compress their games better and to code their games better. I would doubt it would. But I just know that's one thing Nintendo's really fucking good at is making their games tiny. Fucking Splatoon 2 with all of its maps and stuff and story modes still only being 3.2 gigabytes.
What the fuck? That's
fuck?
insane.
Yeah, 3.2 gigs.
Wait, I have. Goddamn.
Yeah, the original Splatoon was 2.1 gigs. Like, Nintendo's just good at it. What, Breath of the Wild, even though it has like one of the largest open worlds ever, is I think 7.5 gigabytes.
God damn.
I have
Jesus
the
fucking Christ.
physical copy, and I think it was only like
I think.
one.
Yeah.
Zelda Breath of the Wild file size. Let me look this up. Okay, apparently it's actually 13 gigs. But still, that's not bad. I think it might have been the Wii U one is smaller.
That's right.
That makes sense though. 'Cause
Maybe it's the
I
Wii
don't-
U one.
Three Houses was like 11 if you downloaded it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad, considering fucking Skyrim, for whatever reason, on the Switch is like still 30 gigabytes.
Holy shit.
I think LA Noir is like 35.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason. Fucking, I think like Call of Duty on the PS4, people were freaking out because it was an update, and the update was literally 90 gigabytes for an update.
The
The new
hell?
Call of
Oh
Duty,
yeah, no, like Black Ops 4 was like, I think it's somewhere around 200 gigabytes on release.
oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Like there's no reason for that. It's just not correctly compressing your games, but not caring because it only affects the consumers. Where
Yeah.
Nintendo, fucking Iwata was a god. I don't know if you know the story behind Gold and Silver, but Game Freak was fucking struggling. Like they were like, we're gonna have to cut a bunch of Pokemon. We're gonna have to cut some cities. Like we can't fit Johto and an extra 100 Pokemon. We can't have 250 Pokemon in this game. It won't work. And then Iwata fucking stepped in, was like, here, let me show you how a master does it. Fucking flexed his pecs, fucking cracked his fingers, sat down. He broke the game down so it was only like 40% of the size that it was originally. And then he was like,
God
all right,
damn.
put Kanto in there. Put Kanto in the game. And they're like, all right, Iwata, sure, we'll put Kanto in there, fine.
Bro.
Yeah, no. Nintendo's been known to be like fucking gods when it comes to coding. And
Yeah, holy shit.
I don't know if for somehow the source code would be able to help that at all. I highly doubt it, but that's just one thing that comes to mind that it might be good for the game industry. But I think mostly it's just gonna lead to Chinese bootleg Wii's being sold for like $50.
I wouldn't doubt that.
But at this point, like, Nintendo's not gonna be losing money off of Wii's. They're not making Wii's anymore. Like, they don't even make Wii U's anymore, and the Wii U wasn't what was source code was leaked.
When was it?
Like, if it
Like
was
3 years ago?
yeah,
that one
if
is discontinued?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, if the Switch source code was leaked, yeah, that'd be pretty fucking bad for Nintendo. They would die.
Yeah.
They would really start to fucking die. They'd have to move to a new console quick,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But luckily they should be all good on that. I know they carry over a lot of their stuff, so hopefully it's all good. But anyways, that aside, y'all ready for some god awful fucking viewer questions?
Let's do it.
That's fine,
Yeah.
fine.
You want to
It's
see
fine,
what some
fine.
awful
man.
stuff?
Yeah, sure. I prayed already. Let's go.
All right. So this is kind of a stupid question, but we'll still do it. Egg asked, "Is cereal technically a soup?" And to which I say yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
no.
It's a food in a water, so
Well,
And, like,
okay.
I'm not gonna,
then
I'm not
like-
gonna think too hard about this. Sure, yeah, buddy. Whatever makes you happy.
I would say, of
wasn't
course,
thought
it
about
is. It is a soup if it's in milk or water. But if you're eating like Cheerios dry, the way Cheerios are meant to be enjoyed, no, it is not a soup. Obviously.
okay, I agree. Dry Cheerios are like the best
Pog.
form of Cheerio.
Honey Nut
Yeah,
Cheerios, I think should be in water. The grain
Water?
Cheerios.
Water,
Sorry.
huh?
I meant milk. My bad.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
how many?
do you know some people like water in their cereal? Like that's a thing that quite a few people
That's
think is true.
horrible.
How?
I don't fucking know, man.
I think I saw a
Props to
video
them,
of
I
some
guess.
dude. They put like oh, I forgot what it was, but there's like Sour Patch Kids cereal, and then they like put Mountain Dew in it and ate it.
Oh my god.
I wanna
God,
die.
I have to
Why?
look this up. I have to look this up.
I just want to die.
Oh my god. Oh god.
This is
Oh
why
no, they ate cereal with It was Dr. Pepper.
human beings
Wait,
don't
still, what
deserve
the
rights.
fuck?
But holy shit.
Why?
Maybe the death penalty should be legal. You know.
After hearing that, I mean, yeah, I support that. I support that. Heavy
Oh,
push
man.
from me.
All right. Just this isn't an actual question someone submitted, but I'm just wondering, what is your guys' favorite cereal?
I don't
Good
like
question. I have no
cereal.
idea. I have no idea. I barely eat cereal, to be honest. So I don't know. I'll
Golden
just say
Grams are
Cheerios, I
underrated.
guess.
What
I'll
was
say
that, Wiz?
Cheerios. Oh, yeah.
I personally think Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my favorite. It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I unapologetically love Raisin Bran. I know it's fucking boring as fuck, but I like it, even though it's boring.
I haven't had that in a while. I haven't had
Honey
that
Nut
in a
Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios is also up there. Those are pretty fucking solid.
I used to eat that one a lot when I was smaller. So
I'd have to say my favorite cereal is probably Reese's cereal. Reese's Puffs.
oh shit.
You gotta
Wait.
get that peanut butter chocolatey flavor.
No. Oh, wait. No. Oh no, I didn't mean no to you. I'm thinking. Holy shit! Wait, have I ever had that? No, never mind. I haven't
I
had
don't
it.
think I've
I
ever
don't think
had
I've
those.
tasted. Yes, I think. I don't think I've ever
But
eaten
they're
those.
good.
I mean, I've eaten the candy a bunch of times, but this actual cereal, I really don't ever remember eating it.
They always had a lot of commercials for it, though.
Yeah, I saw, and I used to see that shit a lot, like almost every
The
channel I
Reese's
went
Puff
to.
song goes fucking
It was
hard.
fucking Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
True.
Can you please leave me alone?
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up,
Look.
eat 'em up.
Y'all are a bunch of capitalist sheep. That's all I have to say.
You like Raisin Bran, shut up.
Raisin Bran, what the fuck kind of commercial brainwashing does Raisin Bran do? None of it. It ain't like,
Raisin
Cookie
Bran has
Crisp.
commercials?
Exactly. I don't fucking know if Raisin Bran has commercials.
Wait, do they? I've never. Wait,
The commercials are pretty lame, from what I remember.
wait, Raisin Bran.
I just want to say I've never had Trick cereal, and I think that's okay. I don't think I'm missing anything.
Oh no, okay,
It's
they
pretty
did have a
solid.
commercial. Oh, they did have a commercial, but oh, it's like only 3. Damn.
I'm pretty sure their commercials is just like a picture of like the bowl of cereal
Mm,
for 30 seconds.
Man,
No,
what
it's just-
cereal commercials I remember best? Fucking the Flintstone ones with the Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles, were also
and Cocoa Pebbles.
were
Yeah,
always
I
big.
remember seeing that a bunch. Reese's
Fucking
Puffs
Apple
never
Jacks,
wanted to
Apple
be-
Jacks, legendary commercials.
Oh, yeah. Didn't, like, the Fruity Pebbles and, like, Cocoa Pebbles have one with, like, wrestlers?
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
remember.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I haven't seen a cereal commercial in probably like 8 years.
Yeah, I don't watch TV very much, so I don't really like
I don't have cable
see
anymore.
commercials for anything.
Okay,
I don't really watch TV.
I ain't got cable.
so weird off the wall question. Do you guys like watching movies on your own? Do you ever just sit down
No.
and watch a movie on your own?
Sometimes.
I'm always forced to watch it with people, so I don't ever recall ever watching a movie by myself.
Yeah, I can't watch movies on my own. I mean, my girlfriend lives with me now, so luckily I like have someone to watch movies with. People are like, "How have you not seen this movie?" And it's like, well, because I hate watching movies alone. Also, I can't watch a show or something and just do that. I normally have to be playing a game or be doing something. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I see that.
There is not enough activity in watching a show. Where the reason I like watching with other people is because I can talk about stuff. that's going on in the show with
Yeah.
people next to me. I unapologetically
Yeah.
talk to people next to me in the movie theater. I try to be quiet, but like I still make comments about the movie with my friends, and we always do that. We always stand in the back or sit in the back. But like I can't fucking stand just sitting down and being quiet and watching a movie. I'll just go insane.
Usually I'm
Yeah,
either with like my family or it's just me and my brother, but I almost always have someone like next to me watching.
I don't know, the only like movie I've ever watched by myself have been like anime movies, but like
Same.
that's it.
Yeah, see, I will agree. I've watched a couple anime movies on my own. Man, I watched Your Name for the first time on my own, and my mom like walked in the living room after I finished it because they were out of the house, and it was when I was living with my mom, and I was like crying hysterically. She was like, "What the fuck? What happened?" I was like, "I just watched a really fucking good movie, Mom. That's all." She's like, "All right, you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." She's like, "All right."
Oh, have you seen the fucking Konosuba movie?
Nope.
That shit is
Nope.
good as hell.
I plan to watch the anime, but like, not that interested.
Yeah,
That's fair. I
Konosuba
personally
sucks.
enjoy it. Shut up.
watch Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai
Oh my
instead.
god.
I have not seen
I
it, and I
started
read
it,
it kind
but I
of.
dropped it.
It's
You
it's
dropped it, really?
boring to me.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
fine,
I
I
think
guess.
Like
My laptop
first
was
few
having
arcs-
problems, so I dropped it.
Oh,
And I
man.
just forgot about it.
It has literally probably some of my favorite character interactions in anime. Like the interactions between the main characters, I really fucking enjoy. They are, I don't know, it gives me kind of Tarantino vibes where they feel like real actual characters. And I don't know, it seems much more real in the dialogue than most anime. It doesn't seem as cheesy or fake.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
fair.
That's one thing I really like. I think the characters are very real, and it makes me enjoy it a lot.
I don't know, it's just like the last few arcs are really boring. Like especially compared to like the beginning of the anime, it's just not as good.
Yeah, I can understand that. Fucking speaking of being a garbage ending, Dragon Ball. Have you guys have how much experience do you guys have with the Dragon Ball Z anime?
Uh,
Barely watched it.
Baraka
I
talks about
remember-
it sometimes in voice chat.
Yeah, I remember watching the original Dragon Ball a bit with my cousins, and I remember liking it, but that was like I think when I was 10, and I remember I play fighters like well before the quarantine, but I remember playing fighters a lot with my friends, and but besides that, not much really.
Solid game. Yeah, no, it's more of a boomer anime at this point. Most people that have seen it grew up with it and are now like in their late 20s or older for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I decided to go and watch it just because Fighters came out and I enjoyed Fighters. So I was like, fuck, fine, I'll go and watch Dragon Ball Z, whatever.
Mhm.
It has like it has less episodes than I thought. It's like 185 episodes. So you know, it's long.
Oh damn.
It's long, but it's not like a One Piece or a Naruto.
900 plus.
Yeah,
Is
no.
it?
And it's the
Oh
show's
my God.
the show's only 65% of the way done, most likely.
Okay, listen, I'm begging you, do not watch One Piece.
um,
Just read it. Just read it.
I feel
there's
like reading.
also there's One Piece where if you look it up, where they cut together all of the canon parts and they get rid of like the constant flashbacks. They get rid of all the recaps because there's quite a bit of recaps in the beginning, and it is purposely put together so it's nothing but canon.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I think it breaks it down to get to the current point in the anime. It breaks it down to like 150 episodes, which you know is still pretty long, but
This
You know.
is for One Piece?
yes, it's called
What
One
the
Pace.
fuck?
Pace as in PACE.
Yeah, what the that's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's like a fan project. So it's paced similar to the manga, gets rid of all the filler and all that stuff. So you know that's cool. If you really wanna try to get into One Piece, maybe check that out. That's not how I got into One Piece, but you know it's definitely a better solution for people that don't have just a shit ton of time on their hands.
Yeah, I tried watching the anime. It starts to drag on really fucking hard later on. Like it's crazy.
Man. So, oh yeah, the thing I was trying to talk about, Dragon Ball, fucking, that anime has a garbage ending. The last arc is, like, it's so fucking slow and dragged on. It's just garbage. I watched like 175 episodes. There was only 7 or 8 episodes left, and I was like, you know what, man? I just can't fucking do it. I've already spent, like, tens of hours of my life watching this show, but I don't know if I can do another 4 hours. I think I'm fucking done with this show. And I just looked up the ending. I looked up the whole Spirit Bomb ending that everyone knows about. Give me your power, whatever, whatever. And I was just like, alright, whatever. Cool, fine, that was the ending. And then it turns out the ending after the good part was really shitty, and they retconned it for Super. Like, the actual ending of Dragon Ball Z, they retconned for Super. They just acted like that never happened.
Damn.
Because, yeah, Goku, do y'all care about Dragon Ball spoilers?
Me? No, not really.
Okay, so, I'm assuming you guys know Kid Buu or whatever, like the purple
Yeah, I know.
I have
antenna
no
bitch.
idea who any Dragon Ball character is.
Okay, so he's like a purple antenna bitch that he fights for like the last 90 episodes of the show. And basically he ends up like killing it, and somehow like a son of Boo gets born named Oob, and he's like, oh, and like he's good for whatever reason because Boo was kind of also good before he went batshit insane. And so Goku's like, I'm just gonna leave the planet and go train with this dude. And he just leaves. He leaves his family behind, leaves all of his friends behind,
God.
and just goes with like the child of his like worst enemy that literally killed everyone on the planet. And he just goes to train, and that's the ending of the show.
Bruh.
God damn.
Like,
That's
what
horrible.
the fuck? Like,
Nah, honey,
and
I'll be
literally,
back never.
like, if you watch Dragon Ball, like, Goku's dead for 10 years. Like, he leaves. Like, there's a time skip. And he's been fucking dead for, like, 10 to 12 years. Literally, one of his own sons never met him. And he sees his son for, like, a couple months because he comes back to life. And then he just leaves right after he saves the planet.
Bye,
He's like,
son.
alright, bye, bitch. Watch the kids.
Damn.
He's like, I'm dipping. God damn.
Fake
I don't know.
ass
That
father.
that was one of the few times where like I didn't feel bad about skipping the end at all. Sure, I watched 175 episodes, but
Isn't Super animated by Toei as well?
yeah, no, it's also pretty garbage.
I've not seen Super. Or any.
Although One Piece Wano looks pretty good. It looks like they're purposely trying to put some effort into it and to save it.
Oh yeah, no, I actually watched a few episodes of Wano last night. Like, it looks really good.
Yeah, no, it looks like they actually decided, oh shit, no one's watching the show anymore. People are only reading the manga because the show's garbage. It looks like we can't just push it out and expect people to watch it now. And so it looks like they're trying to put some effort into Wano to like regain interest in that show.
Yeah, no, it looks really amazing. And like, in the first few episodes, I didn't see any pacing problems, which is surprising for the anime.
Yeah. Because One Piece, averages one chapter of episode now? Or like 1.1 chapter an episode?
I think it's less, actually. Because I remember, like, some of the post-time skip arcs, like, there was more episodes than chapters. I think Whole Cake Island had, like, 100... Not 100 episodes. Oh, it was 100 episodes. Alright.
That's a yikes, man.
God damn.
Yeah.
And fucking...
Oh. Yeah, it's 95 episodes to 78 chapters.
God damn.
Are y'all watching any current anime for this season of anime?
Nope.
I have
Bang Dream.
actually a lot in Crunchyroll right now that I'm watching through.
Okay. What did you say, Wiz?
Oh, Bang Dream.
Alright.
It's an anime based off of a game.
Alright.
Oh, I thought Bang
Um,
Dream was an anime first.
Wait, what?
No, I think it was a game first.
Oh.
God
I think the anime came out in like 2017.
Alright. I would highly recommend Tower of God.
Tower of God is fucking great.
Oh, you're watching it?
Yeah, no.
Dude,
It's
fucking...
it's amazing.
It's pretty solid so far. Do you know what the pacing is for chapters to episode? Have you heard what the pacing is?
Based on what it looks like in the anime, I'm gonna say about 5 per episode.
It's 7.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, so they're putting a shit ton of stuff, and I'm reading the chapters. So it's I don't know if y'all ever read manhwa. That's like the fan term for them. It is originally Korean manga. It is, but it's straight up and down, and like the boxes aren't traditionally laid out like most comics. Like it's a lot of free floating boxes on a white background. It's pretty weird,
Yeah.
but Solo Leveling is pretty good. That's what I've been reading, and I tried to read a little bit of The Gamer, which is another manhwa. Which both of those will probably end up getting an anime with the Crunchyroll webtoon service, the partnership they have. But I'm reading Tower of God now, and goddamn, the animation is so good, but the original art is not very good. the story is good,
Damn.
but the original art is not great. It kind of reminds me of the original like One Punch Man and Mob Psycho. I don't know if you've ever read the original. The manga is not the original.
I've
That is an
not.
adaptation of the original. One Punch Man is originally a comic strip by One. Let me see if I can just pull up
Oh boy.
an original One Punch Man art, because it's literally fucking garbage. But it's awesome. It's awesome that it's like that.
Oh god.
This is like people who are listening, man, even if you're on YouTube, I'm not gonna post it on the actual thing, but you can look it up. But like, here's some photos of the original One Punch Man. Like the art is fucking. One makes amazing stories. He's really good at making
God.
good stories. But like his art has never been amazing. But that's what also makes it funny. Like it's very not traditionally amazing art. But the manga artist, the person that adapts it to the manga, like makes it look fucking amazing. Like so on the left there's
What
the original,
fuck?
and then the new version by I guess Yusuke. Like makes it look a lot better.
From Funny Persona.
Okay, never mind. I hate you. I'm gonna kick you off of the podcast. Everyone say goodbye to Fivepoint.
Bye.
Bon voyage.
Fuck, you ruined the layout for a half second, Adam. Oh man, yeah, but no, Tower of God, fucking rock, man. I immediately went, oh, this character is annoying, and then in like the middle of the third episode, I went, never mind, he's my favorite.
I'm gonna assume you're talking about like the blue-haired dude.
No, Rock. He's the crocodile.
Oh, I love the crocodile. He was. I loved him from the start. Fuck you.
He annoyed me in the first episode. I was like, oh, he's one of these characters. He's just loud and brash and annoying. But then by the middle of like the third episode, I was like, never mind, he's the best. He's awesome.
Yeah, no, I love that dude.
But yeah, no, Tower of God, I would highly recommend it. It currently has 5 episodes. What, episode 6 probably comes out tomorrow? Or, no, it's probably Wednesday, right? It's probably a Wednesday
Days from
release
now,
schedule?
So Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so it's a Wednesday release schedule. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else this anime season I really care about. I'm wondering how next anime season and then coming up is going to be with the quarantine. There's
I
probably going to be a lot of
doubt there's
stuff
gonna
pushed
be-
back.
Yeah, I doubt there's gonna be much new stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Maybe
Yeah.
some like long-running shonens will have like a few episodes, just because like they'll have some people like working in isolation. But I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know. Animation is a very team-based thing, and I think it's going to be kind of hard to do.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Black Clover hasn't stopped episodes yet. I
Fuck
thought they would've
Black
stopped,
Clover.
Like, Shut up! I hate
Fuck
you.
Black Clover!
Fuck
Ugh.
you!
I read like 60, 70 chapters, and it's like not good.
I like it.
I'm sorry. Imagine thinking My Hero Academia is garbage while liking Black Clover.
Okay, well, this is based off of the animes, like the anime adaptations of them both, and the main character of My Hero Academia is annoying as hell in the anime. Like,
Oh yeah,
holy fuck.
Asta. Ah!
No!
Ah! 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 That's Asta for the first like 15 episodes. That's it. That's all he does. He
Yeah,
just
after
yells.
that, though, he becomes an actual character.
Wow.
And he's actually really enjoyable.
You only have to get to like episode 200. He gets really good, I promise. He becomes really
Oh.
cool.
Ow.
It was
As
a
far as
great.
I know, the main character of My Hero Academia doesn't stop crying ever.
No, he does right away. It's like after he's already past that point. It
Doesn't
ends
he,
by like
like,
the end of the
improve and
second
stuff?
season. What?
Yeah. Does he
only
How
impose
many
on her?
episodes is the end of the
Easy.
second season?
That
I
would
have
have been.
no idea.
He ends
So
up
episode
becoming,
38?
Yeah, he ends up becoming less of a crybaby by then. But I don't really mind about him being a crybaby. I mean, he's just kind
It's
of
a
fucking.
lot more annoying than Asta screaming, personally.
What the fuck? But the crying lasts only like half a second, and it's not like loud crying or anything. Like literally, it's just water coming from his eyes, and you're being more annoyed than the dude screaming.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah, damn.
that's insane. All right. I don't know how we got to fucking anime from talking about cereal, and it took 20 minutes. But hey, let's fucking go. So let's go into this question from
let's
Sands.
go.
Sands, as in multiple of the grain of sand. Sands. Gamming or Gamig. Gameg. Sans
Oh, God.
Gamig says, would you rather have literally everything stick to you when you come in contact with it, or would you rather be constantly itchy 24/7 and no amount of scratching would make it go away?
Probably
one.
constantly itchy. Just because, like, eventually your nerves will just, like, stop caring.
Oh, true.
I
Get
would
used to it.
I would go with sticky because, man, you can just fucking wear long sleeve shirts, wear gloves, wear pants. Like if you go into bed, you gotta put on your PJs so you're able to get out of bed in the morning.
Okay, but what about when you have to shower and you can't take off your clothes?
You know, sometimes you gotta make tough decisions, bro. You gotta make tough decisions. But no, I would think that, you know, if you get in water, then, you know, the stickiness will maybe wear off a little bit. Could be wrong, but I mean, water's not gonna stick to you. Although it says
Maybe it's
literally
like gum where
everything.
you have to
so.
spit on yourself to not be sticky.
But I just feel like the nose that always being itchy would fuck up your sleep schedule, and you would not be able to sleep.
I guess
And,
so.
and the question's framed in a way to where it would never go away. I just think that would suck.
Well, for me, like, I move around a lot when I sleep, so either way, my sleeping would be fucked.
Also, you could do really cool pickpocketing things and steal shit with your stickiness, where if you were fucking, like, just itchy all the time, people just look at you weird. So at least having something really shitty, you could do, like, crime, which is awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Crime is pretty cool.
What was that? Did I tweet it yesterday or today? I said, now that everyone's wearing masks, this is a great time to get a new hobby like ventriloquism or robbery, since there's now a little bar to entry.
The hell?
Oh, that was this morning. That was 9 hours ago.
Bruh.
Pick up a new hobby like ventriloquism or robbery.
What are they gonna do? Arrest you for it?
Haha. If you're good enough at ventriloquism, maybe they'll think it's the puppet. All right, so
they legally can't. No, they legally can't arrest you though, because that would involve getting into close contact.
Stay 6 feet back, officer. I'll cough. Oh man. All right, so are all three of you in agreement with going with itchy instead of sticky?
How itchy?
Yeah.
Did they ever like say how itchy, or is it just
Always itchy. Constantly
always
itchy. Yes, constantly itchy. No
stick?
scratching makes it goes away.
But like, how bad is the itch?
God damn, I don't even know.
Yeah, honestly, it depends for me on how bad the itch is.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's. So if it sticks, it just stays there forever. Is that how it works? Because if that's the case, then.
Wait, how are you gonna get dressed in the first place and wear
Yeah, I
long
don't-
sleeves if it gets stuck to your hands?
I mean, you can never take off your clothes, so that means whatever you first wear is just stuck there forever. Shit, shit, I really don't know. Holy
I feel like that'd be
Uh,
uncomfortable too.
let's see, that'd probably mean.
What happens if you clap your hands though? Are your hands just
Yeah,
like stuck together forever then?
I'm gonna assume it's
Does
like
your mouth
it's like
stick?
It's like Mineta from My Hero Academia,
Ew.
where
Gross.
everything sticks to him, but he doesn't stick to it. So I would assume that you don't stick to yourself, but everything would stick to you.
God damn. I really.
Because if you weren't immune to your own stickiness, you would probably like close your mouth up and be unable to breathe and die, which would definitely make sticky the optimal choice. All right, let's go into the
Actually,
next one.
Yeah. Yes, pass. I don't know. I can't answer this. I
It's
really
all
don't
good.
know.
There's no good answer.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I highlight this one? Okay. Anyways, this was like
I guess that
3
means you really wanna
episodes
read
ago.
it.
No, I really don't. I just might skip this one. I'm just gonna skip
No,
this
wait,
one.
say
We're
it.
gonna go on to the next
Wait,
one.
wait. Say
What?
it. No.
It's nothing good. It's just someone. It's a PP poo master. Asks,
Okay.
how do I do good in
mind.
school? Which at that point is fucking irrelevant. Just drop out. Just drop out. Just drop out.
I don't know.
Okay. Disclaimer. Please do not actually drop out of school. All things said here are not to be taken seriously, as it is dubious advice. Just drop out, motherfucker.
Alright then.
Alright, let's skip this one. The next one. Oh, this one we can get creative. From a Zerp,
Oh,
We
wait.
Need to Talk says, what's the worst possible way to break up with someone?
Text.
Yeah?
Ghosting.
You think Facebook Messenger would be a bad way, Adam?
Yes.
Did I ever tell you I did that?
Oh my.
That was back. It was right before Smash Brothers came out, and I was like, all right, this shit ain't working out. Smash Brothers coming soon, and I just sent like a decently well written message over Facebook Messenger, and was like, all right,
Bye.
bye. Well, to be fair, it was a long distance relationship, and it just wasn't working out. But I was like, listen, we haven't done like a Skype call or anything in 3 weeks. Do I really want to call her up just to be like, all right, I'm done, bye? I was like, nah,
Damn.
nah, that's all good. I'll just send her a text. That'll be all good. It'll be all good. It's all good. Oh no, but there's definitely worse ways to do it. Fucking drop a wasp nest in someone's house and put a note on
my
it that
God.
says, hey,
Why?
it's not you, it's me. I think we should be separated. And then just let the
Oh,
wasp
God, no.
sting her or him.
I think you're just a bad person.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
don't-
asking what's the worst way to break up with someone. That's a pretty fucking bad way to break up with someone.
Kill them.
Yeah.
True.
Well, for me, I was just thinking in like realistically, like what's the worst way?
Dude, a wasp nest dropped through the window is totally realistic.
All right, go get a wasp nest.
All right. Probably not right now because I got a social distance from the wasps, you know.
Oh my God.
Oh god.
Listen, some animals have gotten the coronavirus, so I gotta stay safe. I don't want the wasp to get the coronavirus because then, dude, do you know how fucking scary it'd be if there was a giant horde of wasps that every time they stung something, it got coronavirus and it would carry it down to their young? Like that'd be a fucking epidemic. Africa gets fucked
That
up
would
by
be the
mosquitoes
Black
enough. We
Plague.
don't need coronavirus wasps.
That would
Insects are
literally
different
be
from
the Black
animals.
Plague twice. Like,
Oh god.
What was that, Wiz?
Like, insects are different from animals, so, like, could they get
I
how
don't
many
know,
bugs
man.
got it?
I don't know. I just know that mosquitoes get malaria. So
I
I'm
thought they
just.
just carried it from like the blood.
Do they? Fucking I don't know, bitch. Also, reminder: the reason that the only time that sexism is ever allowed is when it comes to mosquitoes, because only female mosquitoes sting, because they're the only ones that need blood.
Yeah, don't the male mosquitoes just like get pollen or some shit?
I don't know what male mosquitoes do, but it's only female mosquitoes that kill people. So you know, sexism among mosquitoes
God.
might be okay. I'm gonna say, as my power as a cis white man, that meaning I am probably way off base, but I'm gonna say that mosquito sexism is a little okay. I'm gonna say it's slightly valid. Hot take? Is that a hot take? Do we care about
Mosquito
Do we
rates?
care
No.
about mosquitoes having
No,
gender
not really.
equality? I think
They hate my brother.
I think if literally like all females of an animal population are like killing things, but the males aren't, I think at that point it's valid.
Yeah, I don't have an argument with that, personally.
All right, let's get off this fucking garbage topic. Does anyone else have a awful way to break up with someone? Really, really dig deep into your mind. How bad could you get?
I don't know, dropping a wasp nest was pretty good.
Fucking
No, I don't think I do.
throw your girl off a cruise ship. Bye, bitch.
I mean, yeah.
Little do you know that she's the one that's better off because now you're stuck on the cruise ship for 3 weeks with coronavirus while she gets to swim free.
Oh no, just switch the roles. That's even worse. Just say bye and just have her push you off. And that's
Have her,
she's
hey,
stuck
can you
on
like,
there.
can you, okay, so I know we're broken up now, but we're on this boat and it's supposed to go for another 2 weeks. I don't really want to be here with you. Can you like push me off? Imagine fucking going on a cruise ship with someone. That literally might be one of the worst way to break up with someone. Going on a cruise ship with someone, you guys have a room together. It's like a 3-week cruise, and then like in the first couple of days, you're like, yeah, I think we should break up.
Oh my god.
You're both still stuck on that boat. You're both still sharing a room, possibly sharing a bed, and just being like, yeah, I think we should
Oh,
break
that
up.
is so awkward.
That'd be fucking awesome, man. Really rocking
You
the
would
boat on
definitely
that
be
one.
kicked out of the room.
Maybe. It depends. It depends. Oh, man. All right. Let's go on to the next one. Jack Orange asks, how's your day been? How's your day been, guys? How have you been doing?
I woke up and I smelled horrible, so not that good.
I woke up and it was hot. That's it.
Nice.
How about you, Wiz? I know you've had a bit of an eventful morning. Oh. Or not.
Rip.
I don't know if they had to step away or if just their push to talk isn't working. Oh, they just said they can't hear anything right now. Can I try reconnecting? So yeah, the layout should be fine. Since she's at the end. They're at the end. It'll just look blank for them for a second.
For a second, I thought you were about to just say yeah,
God damn.
like even though they can't hear.
All right, so they had to dip for just a second. I guess they're having connection issues. That's all good. Yeah, I know they were doing outside work and they had allergy problems flare up. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's an epic moment.
Not really.
Can you hear? Do you have hearing abilities? Okay, it works now. All right, I was just wondering. Jack Orange asked how your day has been. I was just wondering how your day has been, Wiz.
It's been alright. Got some stuff done.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I took a fucking nap after going to work. Tonight, I'm going to be streaming on my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Jiggly101. I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing more drunk Pokemon Nuzlocke, so that's going to be fucking dope.
Yo, I can join and give you more One Piece name suggestions.
Oh my
no.
god. It was really fun
That's
having
very
Zerpin
creative.
and hanging out, getting wasted while playing Pokemon. I grinded up my team for today. I was grinding them yesterday, and I just finished the last person. Like, I just wanted like 2 more kills, and I accidentally died. I got Destiny bonded, and I lost my Mamoswine.
Damn.
I'm so sad. Oh well, I'll survive.
I'll just say
Alright.
that I forgot what it is. But the one that I named, it died.
Oh yeah, Zapdos. You fucking gave me a name for Zapdos, and then Zapdos died like immediately.
Yeah, after the name made you reset your run too.
Yeah, I had to reset it, but I got it back. But yeah, what did it died to? What, Deoxys? It got O-code by a Deoxys?
I think so, yeah.
Fuck, man, that sucked. O-code by a Deoxys. And then the gym leader right after had her fucking Rayquaza as their ace. Holy fuck.
Oh.
Anyways, my Pokemon playthrough aside. let's go on to the next question, which comes from Fries. And
Ew.
Oh god.
Fries asks, "What's the weirdest food combination?" And I think they're just asking for like normal combinations.
But they said weird.
I know, but
I
like
don't know.
some of them are normal and weird. Like people do milk and Coke. I think that's fucking weird. People still do it.
I mean, that's like a root beer float, but with Coke.
No, that's not like a root beer float with Coke. That is Coke with milk, dog. That is completely different. I would say milkshake with fries is weird. I like it. I think it's good. It's still kind of fucking weird that you take a dessert shake and decide to dip fries in it.
Yeah,
I've never
I see
done
where you're
that.
coming from. It's really good, personally.
It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I won't lie.
Okay.
You gotta do it with
I'll
vanilla though.
probably, like... Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, I'll probably get canceled for this one, but hot Cheetos and Nutella is a good combination.
What the fuck? No!
It is actually really good.
What the fuck? I hate you, Adam. Adam, I fucking hate you. Adam, I have never hated a bitch ass motherfucker more than I hate you right now, Adam.
No,
Hot
it is
Cheetos
actually
and Nutella.
good.
Holy fuck. Hot take? Hot
It's
take.
like sweet and spicy.
Here might be a hot take. Nutella, it's solid.
The hottest take ever.
Nutella is solid, but there is zero reason why you would ever need to consume Nutella over peanut butter. Every situation where you could eat Nutella, peanut butter is better.
Oh no, I agree with that. Unless it's on like
Nutella have
hot
peanuts in it?
Cheetos. Nutella has hazelnuts in it.
Well, if you're allergic to peanuts, then
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
that
Then
makes
you
If
don't deserve
something-
to live.
sense. Bruh.
Oh my god. Okay, here's a pro tip though. If anybody ever says they're allergic to peanuts, give them peanut butter because peanuts are not a nut. Wait, no, I said that wrong.
The what?
If they say they're allergic to nuts, then you can give them peanut butter because peanuts are not a nut.
They're what, a legume, technically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
So it should be fine if you feed it to them.
Yeah, definitely. Adam, I hate you. Anyways, what was the other weird one I was thinking of? I once made Cheerios with apple juice as a kid and I liked it.
Oh.
I put Cheerios with fucking apple juice. That was whack. I was thinking of, ranch on pizza, I think is kind of gross. I don't know why people like spreading ranch on pizza. That's fucking nasty.
I think my brother does that one.
I did that one time, and I don't think I liked it. That was like, oh no, actually, yeah, that was like a year ago. I remember trying that once, and I was just like, okay, no.
That
And then I
said,
didn't want to eat ranch after that.
I do really like, I like fucking dipping my pizza crust in ranch after I've eaten the pizza.
Oh, that makes
If
sense though.
If it's a crime, yeah, I guess that'd be fine. Just yeah.
I feel like cheese and ranch is a bad flavor combination.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not super into it. Weird food combination. I don't know if it's that weird, but I used to fucking drink honey water all the time. I would take boiled
Honey
water,
what?
pour honey
Oh.
in it, and then drink it. Honey and
I
water.
mean, that's basically sugar water at that point, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I've,
But that was something
Yeah.
I used to get like every day a couple years ago. Just because I had a fucked up throat for a while. I'm wearing jean jackets too much, you know. Wiz, have you heard that joke?
no.
Fucking Gem Z, man. Gem Z always, I guess, wears a denim jacket. And
you're a
fucking,
weird one.
yeah. And we started a joke talking about how you can't, the only people that wear jean jackets are people that are constantly sucking dick. And then, at one point, he's like, "Ah, shit! I spilled some of my jean jacket." I was like, "Oh yeah, you got all those stains on your jean jacket from your jean jacket business." And so it just became a thing. Whenever there's like a stain or someone brings up like cum jars or whatever, or just anytime anything has to do with sucking dick, it always comes back to being a Gem Z jean jacket joke. I was
And
so
also
happy.
how his router is covered in a jean jacket.
Oh yeah, his fucking garbage internet shut down my island every time. I was trying to let people buy bells at my island, and like 5 people would join, it'd be fine. But the second Gem Z would try to join, it would shut it down and kick everyone out. So we make jokes about his router being awful and having a jean jacket on it. Fucking, I don't fucking know, man. The jean jacket bit's been going on for a while. I was so happy the other day. My girlfriend doesn't go on the Discord all that often, but she was on a few days ago, and Gem Z was there, and she was like, "Whoa, Gem Z doesn't DM me anymore." For whatever reason, Gem Z used to DM my girlfriend a lot. Weirdo. And I was like, dude, ask him how his jean jacket is. Ask him about his jean jackets. And Victoria was like, why? And then she asked him about his jean jackets, and he freaked out. It's so great. The jean jacket bit will never die. I will keep that one alive. I fucking love the jean jacket bit.
Jean jackets are awful.
I don't really like them.
Especially on a dude. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like jean jackets. I think jeans are for your legs, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, fucking, have you seen jean hats? People have fucking hats made out of denim.
Yeah.
Denim hats make me want to strangle a puppy.
The Yankee with no jean.
No. I hate you.
Look at these fucking jean hats. These are awful. Denim hats shouldn't exist. What is this denim cowboy hat? This show's like, yeah, I get fucked in the back of a Toyota F-150 every night. What about it? Like, goddamn. Not that there's anything wrong getting fucked in the back of a Toyota F1 or a Ford F-150, but like, man, really, you're having sex in the back of a Ford F-150? That's kind of fucking wacky. All right. Anyways, I don't know how we got talking about having sex in the back of a truck from weird food combinations.
That was all you.
That was all me. I'll take that one. I'll hold that one. All right. I was talking with this one with Adam a little bit, but anyways, the question is from Arbutus Magrum. They ask, if scientists could secretly engineer an apple to taste like a pear, do you think anyone would notice? If scientists could secretly engineer an apple to taste like a pear, do you think anyone would notice the taste difference?
Yes.
I think it's 100% yes.
Different.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
First of all, pears suck.
Pears are good. What the fuck?
They're good.
You gotta find the right one.
I hate pears so much.
You need ones that aren't crisp. You need the softer ones. The ones that are slightly softer.
Okay, yeah, I've only had crisp pears. So.
I don't like crisp pears. I like the ones that are slightly softer.
Same.
If you're eating them when they're crisp, you're eating them a little too early. Soft pears are the best. Right. But have you guys ever had a fucking grapple? Is this a thing you guys have
haven't.
A what?
Nope.
A grapple. Listen, I haven't seen them.
An apple okay, it's an apple that's flavored like a grape. I looked this up earlier.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You bite into it. It's an apple. It has the texture of an apple, but it tastes like a grape.
Yeah, they like dunk it in grape flavoring.
Back when I was like in the
long ass time.
When I was in the 4th or 5th grade, I was at the store and me and my mom said this thing that was like grapples, and it was 4 grapples in a plastic container. And I was like, what the heck is that? And my mom was like, I don't know, let's get it. And I remember trying it when I was like 8 or 9. This was like 13 years ago. I haven't had a grapple since. But I just remember going, damn, that kind of tastes like a grape. It do be kind of grape flavored though. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know why people would want a grape flavored apple. I don't know who
I ain't got words for this.
Scientists took too much time thinking whether or not they could, and they didn't stop to think whether or not they should. All right. All right. This is the last question I marked. We can maybe do another one after this if we want to. But Chancho06 asks, if an oddish eats berries, is it cannibalism?
Oddish?
Yeah, it's from Pokemon.
Which I don't know if oddish is actually a berry.
Is it a berry?
I think I used to think it was a berry, but I think my girlfriend told me it's a radish.
I mean, oddish, radish. I always thought it was a radish.
I thought it was really a berry.
Food. I thought it was more of just a walking grass thingy.
Is it a blueberry or turnip? I just assumed it was a blueberry as a kid. Man, Oh, actually, just because I'm bringing up blueberries, I'm gonna put one of my good friends on blast. So I have a friend where
Oh,
you
gosh.
know how kids they'll say things like lello,
The
like
what? Oh,
what?
yeah.
like instead of
No,
saying
yeah.
yellow, they say lello. Like there's common
Oh.
mispronunciations for words. So normally parents will laugh at it, go, "Oh, that's cute," and then tell their kids what it actually is, and they'll fix it over time. One of my good friends said blueberry wrong as a kid, and her parents never corrected her because they thought it was cute and they thought it was funny. So to this day, my friend Tabitha says blubbery.
I knew it was gonna be her.
Blubbery.
Blubbery.
She says
But
blubbery.
There's
Not
there's,
blueberry, blubbery. And every
there's-
time she says it, she's like super embarrassed. Like she goes red on the face. She like tries to not mention it, or she'll stop herself halfway through. She purposely never talks about the fruit. Every time we purposely try to bring up a conversation about the fruit, she will avoid it. She'll go, the fruit, or like she won't even try to purposely say it correctly, even though she knows that we're talking about it. She just avoids it in the entirety. She hates saying blubbery, but it's just the funniest fucking thing. Because every now and then I'll just forget, and we'll be talking about blueberries, and she'll say blubbery, and it's just the fucking funniest thing.
Oh my god.
I guess mine that was kind of similar like that was inventory. I played games as a kid and read books a lot, and I didn't hear the word. I mostly saw it from books and games. So inventory, I always thought was inventory. And I know
I used to think that at first too.
I got a lot of shit. I've gotten a lot of shit from that in the like mid high school was when I finally started to shake it off.
I mean, that one's more understandable though, because it's like that's how the word
Yeah.
looks.
Oh yeah, no, blueberries pronounced as blubbery is just fucking stupid. That's
There's
just
an E.
childhood nonsense.
I'm sorry. I don't
It's
want
all
to be
good.
mean, but it's just, I'm sorry, but I can't.
All right, I'm gonna look up this
Mm.
question because they've asked a question in Japanese, and I don't.
What?
Someone
I think
asked
I
a
know who it
question in
is.
Japanese.
I think I know who that is.
Japanese to English. It's really short, so it's probably just like a buzzword or message. What the fuck? It says
Right,
Rata. It says Rata. R-A-T-A question mark. I don't fucking know, bro.
What's that?
Rata?
Wait,
Ratata?
Ratata? Is that what
Ratata?
that means?
I don't fucking
How's
know.
it spelled?
It said R-A-T-A was what the Google Translate gave me. The only thing I can think of is that the dude from Chowder that goes Rata Rata. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't fucking know, bro.
A tree of genius. Oh, no. I looked it up and it's just trees.
All right,
I don't
Satori
really know what that
Awita. I don't care.
Done.
Fucking. All right, so let's see. Let me see if I can bring up one more question. Holy fuck! Ven put in a shit ton of questions, and they were like all garbage.
Damn.
I think Diogo put in a lot too.
Who?
Diogo.
Diego's only put in 2.
Huh?
But they were
Yeah.
both
I
garbage. They were both garbage, and no one will ever see them because I don't want to air out the shitty questions because people will submit more shitty questions. So if you submit shitty questions that just are stupid and not funny, no one will ever hear them because no one has access to this list besides me. So you're just wasting your time.
Okay, I tried looking up Rata, and I'm just gonna assume it's like an onomatopoeia,
Mm,
just
It
because
might
like
be.
I couldn't find a word
Oh.
for it.
mm.
What the fuck? If you put a belt through the loop of another belt, are both belts wearing a belt, or is only one belt wearing a belt? If there was another third belt put through both loops, would each belt be wearing 2 belts? Dog.
What does that mean?
Yes.
Get a better
I
hobby.
guess.
All right, that was from
Yes.
Gab. We're gonna skip that one, but thank you. I guess I still mentioned it. I'll mention their other question though, just because I think it's easy. Their question is, which game is simpler, tic-tac-toe or rock paper scissors? And I think there's one clear answer.
Rock paper scissors.
Rock, paper,
Definitely.
scissors is definitely simpler. Tic-tac-toe, there's at least strategy, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fucking Mooney asking a question that's already been asked on the podcast in episode 2. Listen, I understand if you didn't listen to episode 2 because it was, to be fair, episode 2.
It was awesome.
No, it was not.
It existed.
It was
It
very
existed.
cool.
It
I'll
was the
say
thing that happened.
Best
Yeah.
episode to date.
Man. All right.
I mean, if you think about it, it's the only episode that spawned another podcast.
Yeah, 2 episodes. 2 episodes. Come back to me when you have at least 5.
Okay.
They put out like 3 2-minute episodes.
No.
Good
We're an hour
podcast
long.
has 5 episodes now.
No.
Damn.
We are actually planning for another podcast.
Well, if you guys want me to be on, I will gladly be on, even though it's probably gonna be a fuck fest. But I assume Kerbo actually cares if it's his own thing on his own channel. He just purposely was being a shit because it didn't have any repercussions for him.
No, we're still pretty wild, but less so.
Man, some of these questions are literally just dumb riddles. Man, this one dude did put in like fucking 30 questions, and a lot of them are a lot better than most of the other questions.
God damn.
Oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck? Okay, and then there's another 15 questions that are all the same. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, I think we're gonna start to wrap it up. I don't know if y'all have anything else you want to bring up before we end up finishing this podcast. We answered.
Yeah, I'm
my
hungry
mind.
right now.
You're
I
hungry.
lost brain cells.
Yeah.
You lost brain
Even
cells.
more.
That's all good.
They were even smaller.
That's kind of what's expected out of the Bandana Brigade broadcast.
What about the Kerpog cast? It's pretty pug.
Fucking garbage thing. Anyway, thank y'all for coming out to episode 6 of the Bandana Brigade broadcast. Remember, if you want to try to be on a future episode, you just got to be active in the server. Go to bandanad.com. Come and hang out. We are also currently discord.gg/podcast, but don't rely on that
Oh wait,
link.
what the fuck was that event thing you were talking about yesterday?
That's...
Are you not
that's-
gonna say anything about that?
I'm
yet?
still not going to say
Right.
anything about it. There was
The
a
what?
thing. I mentioned in VC there is an event, little thing I'm trying to put together, but it's still early in the work, so who knows? It might not even
Based on
happen.
the last event, I am terrified.
I
What
don't
was
even
the
know what
last
event
event?
is.
The
don't even know what this
ARG.
Well, gross. No. I thought you were talking about the, I thought you were talking about the crew battle.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh god. Ow. I'm sorry.
What are you doing,
Continue.
Ruby?
He's puking
Nothing.
because of the
I
ARG.
almost puked. I'm having
Dude, that was just-
Vietnam flashback.
That was just me fucking around and having fun doing dumb shit, and some of y'all like really took it to another level for whatever
I
reason.
know. That's why I'm mad.
And
It's
people
'cause, like,
started-
it was like after it's like you took that a lot deeper than it needed to be. Like, I know
He's
someone who got like
traumatized. Look at what
ultra
you've done to this
pissed.
poor boy.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that was dumb. That was me just making it up because people wanted to blow it up bigger than it was, and I was like,
I was
alright.
more vomiting to what like myself than like actually like what happened in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you all for coming out again. Yep. Join the Bandana D
Oh yeah, I'm
server.
gonna take a shower as soon as this is done.
Good because you're fucking stinky.
Yeah.
You smell like a Smash Brothers Melee player. Haha, good joke. Everyone,
Oh,
round
let's
of
go.
applause. But
You
yeah,
smell.
go ahead and shout out your shit. Starting with Adam Fivepoint. Go ahead and shout out anything you got. By the way, you guys' Twitters are shown, so those are
Follow
already
my
Okay,
shown,
awesome.
Twitter.
but
I repost funny things.
all right, that's all
wait,
you got.
Don't really, but follow my Twitter. My DMs are open, please.
What?
I'm lonely. My DMs are open.
Do
for
not
anything.
DM
I'm for
Ruby.
anything. I know.
Ruby
No,
hasn't
please.
even connected me with his mom, bro. Like this is something.
Dude, you see. My mom is a
She's over 40.
interesting. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I never had a mom. Yeah, never had. I don't know what
Shut
moms
the
are.
fuck up.
What's a mom? No,
Damn.
no.
Do I need to pull out the
Oh,
Jiggly
mama,
buying
so
Ruby's mom meme?
Well, no. You could just leave it there. You know, we could just ignore it. Next.
Oh my
How many
god.
times
Just
are you
leave
gonna traumatize him?
Too many. Too many is the answer.
Good.
Oh god.
Here, there's the meme in the pod chat if y'all want to see it.
Oh god. Why?
I just remember seeing Ruby post a thumbnail and I was like, all right, let me throw text on it.
Oh my god, fucking edit that in post.
Oh
I
god.
probably won't. But anyways,
Aw, that's lame.
fucking,
You're lame.
you know what? I can put it on the actual screen right now. It'll take very little effort, just so people can see what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Although
god.
I do have to remember, most people won't be able to see it because most people listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, over whatever other podcast things you use. There's what, Google Podcast, fucking, I don't know. I don't remember all the podcast sites, but we're on everything now. We're on everything.
Nice.
So yeah, basically for
Are
those
you
that
on the
don't know,
podcast?
for those that don't know, I used to make jokes about hitting on Ruby's mom, and
Help me.
then this was a thumbnail I got posted and I put text on it. So good meme. I'm trying to buy Ruby's mom. Hell yeah.
Please help me.
All right, you got anything else of yours you got to shout out, Ruby?
You can follow my YouTube channel. I don't upload there at all, but if you want to, that's it really.
All right, and we got Wiz. Shout out your shit.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that's it. That's
Okay.
it. Short and
I don't know what
sweet.
else to say.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yo,
well,
I should fucking unprivate all of my old YouTube videos. They're so horrible, but they're so funny because of that.
I
of
found my
my-
old YouTube channel I made when I was like 8, and it's both cringy but the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh god.
Have you
I
seen
cursed
my
myself.
Adam? Did you ever watch my Bandana Waddle-Dee video from 6 years ago?
I did not, but I watched the Pokemon rap.
Oh, the
saw
Pokemon
that
rap was
one.
great.
The
Pokemon rap was so
rap
good.
legendary.
Oh
Yeah.
man. The Christianity Pokemon rap. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. But anyway.
Why did you
But,
do it all in one take, though?
What?
I'm pretty sure. Didn't you do it in one take?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
God
why?
damn.
Cause we were 12. We were 12. We were recording it for school. We recorded it in the hallway in Audacity. I didn't want him to fucking mix shit. We were like saying whispering. Christianity, we're monotheistic. We read the Bible. Oh my god. That was definitely a thing I made in the 7th grade. That was
It was beautiful.
godlike. But anyways, thank y'all for coming out and listening to episode 6. If y'all want to leave more questions, go to podcast feedback. If you have actual feedback in the podcast feedback channel, I'd be more than happy to see it. Yeah, thank y'all for coming on with me too. It was a pleasure having y'all. It was a good episode. Just shooting the shit. Y'all listen to me talk about having sex in the back of a truck, so thank you so much. Alright. So, see y'all whenever the next episode is. Hopefully it'll be within a couple weeks. I hope to maybe get one next week or the week after, just because, there's quarantine. Should be a good time to get more episodes out. We'll see who we have next time. Hopefully we'll have more new people. But thank y'all for listening, and waddle on.